So let's look at some points that will help us be a church that loves Jesus. Number 1, give Jesus what you have. The disciples saw a huge problem. Philip said, we don't have enough. And Andrew found one little boy with 5 loaves and 2 fishes. Now that right there is a message in itself. I could go down a rabbit trail right now about how you always have to come prepared, because the whole church's miracle might be in your hands. And, you didn't feel like coming today. It's too cold in here. It's too hot in here. Well, I got to get rested up for work on Monday. Your miracle may be in somebody else's, somebody else's miracle may be in your hands. But forget about it. See, Jesus is not asking for more than you have in your hand. He simply asked the boy to give what he had. Here you go, Jesus. Well, my talent's not big enough, so I'm not going to give it. My money seems too small. It's not going to make a difference. I'm not going to give that. Well, I only have 30 minutes extra time this week, so I'm not going to serve. Listen, church, Jesus can feed the 5,000 miraculously, but guess what he can't do? He cannot multiply what you are not willing to surrender. He cannot make you let go of what is in your hand. Somebody say, let it go. We're going to let it go this morning. I heard a really interesting story this week by a woman that's a Christian author. And it really just touched my heart. And she said she was on a plane, or getting on a plane one day, and she had been ministering somewhere. And she said she gets in her plane seat, and she said, if I don't want to be bothered, she said, I'll open up my Bible. She said that does one of 2 things. She said it either deters people from talking to me, or it sparks up a conversation that I actually want to have. And so she said, I was sitting there, and they were getting ready to close the plane doors, and they let one more man on the plane. And he sat right down next to her. So she said, I was sitting there reading my Bible, and he looked over and he said, you're reading your Bible, huh? And she said, yes, sir, I am. And she said they began to talk a little bit about the Bible. And she said, I felt a pressing in my spirit. And she said, I just knew that the Lord was telling me, you need to give him your Bible. And she said, Lord, no, I cannot give him. This is my Bible. This is the Bible that I have cried over, that I have took notes in, that I have prayed, I've highlighted. This is my Bible that has my messages in it. I can't give him this Bible. And she said that pressing just continued. And she said, I finally just said, sir, I believe I'm supposed to give you my Bible. And so he took the Bible, and that was it. That nothing ever came of it. 24 years later, she was in a conference, and 3 ladies walk up to her, and the 3 ladies said, we want to introduce ourselves to you. And she had written about this incident in one of her books. She said, we believe that our Father is the one who you wrote about in your book, about giving him your Bible. She said he went home that week after he got off that plane. He took a week off from work. He read the Bible the whole week. He gave his heart to Jesus, and now we are all saved as a result of it. All because she gave what she had in her hand.